Jack here. Dylan. Riley. Visual. Emma. Kevin. Sydney. Diane. Alright, 19 out of 26. 20 out of 26. Justin, Mila, Saeed, Mila. Hello, Greg. I'm going to count Greg. Saeed. Justin. Who's here? Alright, you should be telling me in the chat which one you think doesn't belong. That's okay, Greg. Alright. Alright, so remember, there's no right or wrong answer, just whatever you think, so. But as long as you explain it to me. Okay. A lot of good ones. Oh, I see, okay. Come on. There's so much easy always there. Where's Mila been? I haven't seen Mila today. Michaela hasn't been to Zoom in a long time. Alright. So, the first couple of times I did this assignment, this thing, I looked at it, I picked C the first time, just because I thought it was a straight line, it was a continuous data, and the other ones were discrete. That was like first period I said, oh, I see, that's what I'm picking tonight. And then I picked B, and Sydney, that's exactly why I picked B. The second time I did, I looked at it, I said I picked B because it's not linear. Remember linear and non-linear? You did it last year? Oh, probably early in the year, I would imagine, in 8th grade math. Linear just means line. Which one looks like a line? A, C, D, they all look like a straight line. B is not linear. So, like I said, there wasn't a right or wrong answer, just what you chose and why. So let's look at this next one. So I have discrete data on the left and a continuous data on the right. Tell me in the chat what you think is the difference between the two. Tell me in the chat what you think is the difference between continuous and discrete. Let's see. Oh. Ooh, Carl with such big words. Okay, that's true, Elijah. Cameron, I think so too. Yes, Preston, that's exactly right. Carl, yes, that's what I'm thinking. All right. Actually, that's today's lesson is continuous and discrete. So discrete data is exact points. So my best example of discrete data is a school bus. If we're going to take a field trip somewhere and I need to order 10.5 buses, I can't order half a bus, guys. Who wants to be on that half a bus? As a parent, I'm not sending my kid on the half a bus. You get on the half bus, you know, do you get the front half? Or are they going to deliver the back half to us, the right half, the left half? I would have to get a whole nother bus. So discrete data is things that are whole numbers. Continuous, is like pounds. Like I can weigh 11.35, 111 or whatever, 0.35 pounds. Those of us who like count calories or pounds, it's not 100 and something, it's 100 and something point something, So pounds can be in, random numbers that have decimals and fractions and stuff. But discrete data, I don't want half of a bus. I don't want 0.5 of a bus, 1/3 of a bus, those kind of things. Some of these things have to be exact. That's the difference between continuous and discrete. And you're going to watch a video on it in a second here. Let's see, the next one, what else I got for you. On this one, this is a review. Tell me if this relation right here is a function or not a function and why. Tell me if it's a function or not a function and why. Function, not a function. Function. It's junction. That's a Schoolhouse Rock. Junction. What's your function? Function. Is it a function? I'm making up my own songs here. The chat is really lagging. Okay, there you go. Got it, Dylan. Got it, Carl. All right, Paisley. Yes, Jack. No, not Kevin. Kevin, not domain and range. Is it a function or not a function? That's all you need to know. We haven't talked about domain and range yet. Emma, go back and think. Yes, Shoma. Go back and look at your notes. Do functions have to make a straight line, guys? So let me go think about this. So if I did, remember I'm looking at the x values. Functions are looking at the x's. So -4, -1, 0, 2, 3. Do any of those repeat? It's a function. Or I could use a vertical line. Going down, it only goes on one. Going down, I only hit one. Going down, I only hit one. Vertical line test. That's my favorite because it's the easiest. If I don't have a graph, then I have to do no stuff. Alright, so it is a function. Now you remember, that's fine. Alright, with that being said, we're going to do this stuff in a few minutes. Check in, do all that stuff, do your lesson on continuous and discrete. I need to stop sharing for a second and show you something. Is that anymore? Still screen sharing. Oh, not screen sharing, so come on. Alright, let me go back to my meeting. We are going to, I'm going to screen share again. I want to show y'all something that y'all need to see. Some of us are not taking very good notes on this. So, if you come here to 7th period, Miss Garcia has very nicely done this for us. We're going to go to the first grading. No, we're not. Back. We're going to come down here to the first page and it says Algebra Class Folder. All the things you need for algebra class. So we're going to open it. The syllabus, in case you get bored and want to read it. And remind that you need to join. Academic, the high school credit form is how you're going to get high school credit for this class. Academic integrity policy, that's the cheater, pumpkin eater policy about cheating. This one, algebra digital notebook. So Ms. Garcia has created this book. Unit 1 is connecting, my mouth is moving by itself, to 8th grade. That's the unit we're in right now, connecting to 8th grade math. So everything should be a review of 8th grade math. When I open this, it's very fancy, watch. I'm opening it. Here is a digital notebook. If you were in class, we would be keeping a very pretty notebook like this, but since we're not here, we're doing this. So I'm going to go down to I'm going to open up the welcome. It tells me all the things that are going to be in this unit. And I'm going to go to equations. And so it tells me solving equations with variables on both sides, with distributing, and multi-step. You can click on those, and there's a lesson, a video lesson, and notes for you. So if you have forgotten how to do these things, so right now we're on, well, we did literal equations. That's the one everybody still has trouble on. If you are stuck, if we have a test again, if you see literal equations and you're at home, y'all aren't taking good notes. I think some of you aren't taking notes at all. Like, after you watch the video and you do your assignment. So some of you I don't even think are actually picking up a pencil and paper and taking notes. If you were in class, I'd give you papers and we'd be writing down some notes. But since I don't have access, I can't make you do that right now. So it gives you some examples. And it tells you, there's video of it. And you go to the next one. It gives you an example of literal equations. Another video on literal equations. Everything you need is going to be right here. I don't know why these pads say this right now. You can't fix that. So going back here to, identifying a function, evaluating a function, domain and range. That's what we're on now. There's a PowerPoint and a video. Those come straight from today's lesson. So if you don't take good notes. Now I'm going to stop screen sharing and talk to y'all for a minute. On October 5th, some kids are coming back. Your parents are being notified. If y'all chose in person, that very first survey they sent out a long time ago, and if your parents chose in person, y'all are going to start coming back on October 5th. Now, if you didn't, that's okay. This is a personal choice that your parents had to make. They spent a lot of time deciding, how they felt safe and what they felt is the best way for y'all. So this is, whatever they chose. But if you're here, I can help you make those mistakes, and I can remind you of these things, or we can take some notes, and I can tell you what you need to be writing down as important. Brianna's trying to give me a feature. I think she's like in and out right now. But if you're staying at home longer, you're gonna have to take good notes and take some notes, guys, because I can't be there to fix it or help you or give you a little hint or whatever. Y'all take your test, and once you take your test and you're at home, you are free to use all your notes. Open up that digital notebook or get out the notes that you're supposed to be keeping. You would have examples. A lot of the examples we do in our notes are on the test. You might just change a number or two. So guys, you have access to all that stuff there, but you have got to take responsibility for your education while you're there at home. If you're coming back here, that's a little bit easier for me to, kind of put, crack the whip and say, hey, you need to write this down. Hey, I need to see that. And you will when you're here. And I get it being at home. It's hard to focus on things. That's why some of you, are coming in or some of you don't. So I'm just going to be asking around. I mean, if you can send it in the chat, or Preston, do you know if y'all are coming back? I mean, I know not everybody's got the call yet, but unless my mouth is falling. If your parents said y'all are coming back or not, y'all can talk, or you can say okay. Okay, that's fine. Eliza, do you know if you're coming back? Oh, okay. Emma is. Malachi is. Yeah, Malachi said like the very first day of school, Malachi told me he was coming back. Eliza, do you know if you're